Oh shit, I forgot. I forgot something. Let me do quickly before I, if I can. Yeah, just grabbing something real quick. All right. Okay, so now with that, I did I did go see a movie today, which I had little interest in seeing at first, and then when I more I saw for it, it was like, yeah, I'll give this a shot. And that was Alita Battle Angel. Now, first things first, I know it's based off a manga, and I have not read it. I've not read the manga, so I know nothing about it. And with that said, I like the movie. It was very entertaining, and at least for me though, yeah, I liked it. I dropped something. I enjoyed it, and it was very entertaining. And it seemed that the filmmakers really wanted to make a good movie based off of this as well. Even though I've never read the manga, it did seem like both James Cameron, Robert Rodriguez, and everyone else really did try to make it as faithful as possible. Doesn't mean it worked, they but goddamn it, they tried and it shows. I also saw this in IMAX 3D, which was like, for one, it was playing early. It was like 1:10 where I live, so I was like, okay, I can like go there, see it, come back home. So really, it wasn't like anything, which is kind of why I saw it. And obviously, although the advertising was 3D, 3D, and to be honest, with the 3D, well, first of all, 3D is kind of like I can take it or leave it sometimes. But here, when it works, it works. Especially because 3D is meant to like perceive depth. So when something's going at the screen, it's like, wow, that's really cool. Or when it's like they're showing a high up place, it's like, whoa, I got. And it's because I'm afraid of heights, it's kind of like, whoa. So it does work. Do I recommend it? That's a tough decision. Another thing with IMAX though is that something personal gripe, I guess, is that uh a lot of times, or at least noticeably, the aspect ratio will change from like because IMAX is a bigger picture. This is technical stuff, so you can whatever. But because IMAX is a bigger picture, it goes from like 4:3 to like 16:9. That's completely not what I mean at all. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Basically, when there's with IMAX, whenever there's like a big action set piece, like for instance in this movie, there's motorball sequences. The picture will expand so you can see more of what's going on, and it'll get like smaller, and then the picture will kind of like shrink a little bit to when it's like very simpler scenes where it's just like people talking. But anytime there's like this, it wants to be like a spectacle. It'll always expand the picture. So a lot of like action sequences, the picture will expand and it will be like, and we'll see more of it. And that's something that is kind of distracting. But that's just me though. All right, technical stuff aside, actually more technical stuff, but in the same vein, film is gorgeous looking, even though even though I had like 3D glasses on the whole time. It looks great, especially Alita herself. The CG on her, because she's complete CG, minus obviously minus the big anime eyes. She looked fantastic. I mean, yeah, she really did. Again, apart from like the big anime eyes, but yeah, I mean when she's not fighting and flipping around, it's very very convincing CG. But that's kind of a thing with this movie is like, I mean obviously the people who worked on Avatar, the Avatar movie, did this and it does show. It looks the CG is good when it is good. Is there any bad CG? No. But once it gets to another fight scene, another action set piece, there's a lot. It is very CG heavy sometimes, and that's to be expected with cyborg humans. But so when like Alita is not flipping around doing kicks and fighting and all that, it works. But once the action gets going, it is very. Even though it is someone mocapping and a stunt person in like a onesie, it can get. It's not distracting, but it is very noticeable. But that's something to be expected. So who am I to complain, really? What else? I think at this point, when I went to go see the movie, it was at 61% on Rotten Tomatoes. And Rotten Tomatoes, I can. It is like it is a irrigation site, so it's kind of like here's what the majority are saying. I think my laundry went off, but oh well. Okay, anyways. But the basic consensus was that like the story struggles to keep with the special effects, but and yeah, it, again having never read the manga and reading only one other review before going to see the movie, it's kind of like they took things from different volumes of the manga and it shows. Like she goes from like being this, she's like so curious about the world, and then the next thing you know, she's a bounty hunter. Then she's playing this sport, motorball. It does jump around, but it's weirdly coherent. I think maybe that's just me though, because it take like everything from like it's like all these things that like they're not like stitching something together, but it's like they take different parts from like different parts of the manga series and try to make it into one thing. Like they're not like throwing everything at you, but if you've read the manga, like I haven't, then it's like, oh, they're playing motorball. Oh, she's a hunter warrior now. Oh, it's like technology. But again, for me, it's weirdly coherent. I was able to follow it, so it's not bad. It's not the worst story ever, but it does like jump around a lot. I'm trying to think what else. The actors were good. Again, the actress Rosa Salazar playing Alita was fantastic. I'm trying to think what else. I feel like no, I'm really trying to think what else. It's just like I did enjoy it. I'm probably gonna see it again in 2D, so I don't have to wear glasses for 2 hours. Because the thing, it's like seeing a movie in 3D while it works most a majority of the time. I feel like I got desensitized to all the 3D. So yeah, I just like it's desensitized. yeah, just like, okay, it's cool, but it was kind of like by the end of it, it was kind of like, kind of lost it's it kind of lost me with the 3D, anyways. But I think I'm gonna see this again in 2D this time, so I can just like appreciate the visuals more. I think. But yeah, if you get a chance to see Alita Battle Angel, I say go see it. The filmmakers actually cared about the source material, and they did try to make a good movie. Should you see it in 3D? I'd say give it a shot if you have the money. Otherwise, you'll be fine. But yeah, go see it, I'd say.